Killer stun though with that Ogre Bruiser. I mean, 3 seconds is pretty ridiculous, and actually the damage isn't too bad either, considering it takes 8% of your current HP pool. Hyde. Well, speaking of the devil here, John Hyde has been caught out down at the bot lane and eventually might drop. Meanwhile, mid lane, Makoto's in trouble as well. Zai is going to claim first blood down a bot. Makoto, he's going to be okay. Mickey, unable to chase, does have Nature's Grasp if he can find this Phoenix. He's going to find the Observer Ward at the least, and so Zephyr's not going to even try going for the attempt here. Meanwhile, Mickey going to show up, misses the Remnant, but it may not matter. Zephyr should go down here to the Void Spirit and eventually will. Last Astral Step charge proves to be enough damage here against that Treant Protector. There's just nothing the side of Talon could have done about it.
Yeah, it's a decent sacrifice though, just tossing away the Treant Protector to get some space out. Rotation's fine.
Yeah. Bot lane we go. Savage will be targeted. Mickey is there with a very nice Remnant, duking out all the illusions. He's going to try for a TP out. Boxy has no mana, but it won't matter. They've got the damage anyway. Massive pickup here for the side of Team Liquid as they do find 23 Savage. More even game, I would argue, than say game 1 so far. Definitely good news for the Radiant side. My issue is that it does feel like Matumba Man is eventually going to be able to catch up on this TA and start to take over that farming game. He's already in the jungle getting that done as mid lane, Hyde will be chased down on the Chen and does drop as Mickey will get Dream called up. He does have Dissimulate available, but there's just so many heroes around him, and eventually he might just get taken down as Savage. Does move in and does get the job done. Boxy will go for a run as well. Insania will back him up, and they're going to be just fine.
Savage is sad. Zai's done a good job of just tracking Savage here. Although, did you?
He's fine. For now, Zai still smells something is here. Savage going to double to the left side, but does get caught out. The Aether Remnant from Mickey right on target. Nice game sense there from Zai to check the tree line, and obviously it pays off dividends here for the side of Liquid. Zai, top of the net worth board here for Liquid. And Talon, they're very focused on this mid-tier 1 tower once again. See, against the TA, it's very important you get this mid-tier 1 tower down. Makoto, he'll make the jump in on Insania. Does have a double damage rune, so it's going to take quite easy to get the kill on the Phoenix. Zai. What's up? They found the Gen. Hyde. He is going to drop. Liquid still finding something for their trouble. Like the chase is still going here for Zai on that Razor, but he's...
And Talon's just trying to get farm elsewhere on every hero. Savage, again, building in, has the Diffusal up, so a little bit more output from him. Hyde being chased down, though.
And he is. Meanwhile, Zephyr trying to go for the Overgrowth. Not going to be able to get it off yet, but eventually does find it. Onto the Razor Zai. He's worth a lot of gold, and he's going to drop. Savage cleaning up now as they find a second. Talon might even try to force Roshan here. And they will. Grouped up, but Savage gonna rush right towards them. Liquid, they don't want to borrow this right now. They do back their way out, but the familiars are gonna catch the Razor. KP locking him down. Zai, he'll be perched up. Mickey gonna try and jump in and help out somehow. Onto KP they go with the static as well with the Overgrowth. Gonna lock them down from Zephyr. They've got Zai down. Mickey still trying to run. So is Boxy. Still trying to keep the fight going, but it's not good enough. The Void Spirit also to drop is now Boxy. Will be the third to go down, and Talon seemingly much more confident in this game number 2. Really very, very strong now. They might even try for a tier 3. I mean, they've got Visage Shen, so they can do it. That's for sure. They can certainly apply this pressure. They'll move in. Boxy. Oh, he's going to be in trouble now. The Tiny out of position. Does get caught out. Will drop. Eventually, there's now the Coil. Also going to lock down Insania. Savage going to move right forward onto the Phoenix. It makes very short work of it. Tier 3 tower under siege. Talon, they'll keep going for more. Makoto just playing around.
Savage can go into the heart next, has the full Manta up. So a lot more durable now on that Phantom Lancer. And I think the big difference again is that KP having more impact and Mikado being able to play still.
Okay, caught out. Dream Call. Very nice there from Makoto to set up for the team fight as they've got the Void Spirit locked down. But Makoto, he's going to drop for this. It's quite a bit of damage coming out from Liquid, but Matumba, he's trapped up. He'll go down. No buyback available. Mickey, he bought back for this fight, but the fight's already over. Talon, they might keep trying to make a run. but Hyde's there to back him up though. He is doing a fair bit of damage to this puck, but ultimately in the end, it shouldn't matter. Matumba eventually should drop as he does go for the node. Where's the detection? It won't matter. Eventually they'll get him. Eventually. Meanwhile, mid-river, Overgrowth up, but Zephyr may get caught. Still, it does walk away as Savage. Does go in after Boxy now, taking down the Tiny, but Savage is in trouble. The Remnant, it'll drag him back, and the PL's gonna drop. Not a good trade at all for Talon.
Yeah, much bigger kill coming out for Liquid. It does cost them.
They're going to make their way over and get the vision as Boxy might be targeted first. Savage, he'll rush in. Who do we want first? The egg. It's going to be dropped. Savage is dropping rather low. Still has that secondary life, however, and still very safe. It's Makoto now. Going to make the jump in. The toss back onto Matumba, but the Dream Coil was there. He break the coil with the toss back, and now Boxy's going to get caught out anyway. He barely makes the TP back towards the fountain.
With KP's build out, he's pretty hard to kill off. AC up, going for the Shivas next. There is still room for Liquid to play as. They will go for a smoke play, looking to punish Talon for the D clump.
Liquid, they will move in. Boxy, Avalanche is there to start. Savage is around, however, it's a great fight already for Talon as Zephyr's there with the Overgrowth, holding two of them down. No chances of success here for Liquid. They'll keep trying to run their way back towards the base. And Talon, they'll go.
It's a few seconds away for Insania. They don't have play. Once that's up, maybe, but it's a pretty big maybe at this point, Mike.
Go again. Savage. Is he going on? Zephyr might just drop and does do so. Savage dropping very low, but has found the egg first. Will go down eventually, I think, but never mind. He cleans him up. Age is still intact. Insania is going to try to get in range to do something. They do get the Aegis out as Boxy with the Avalanche is going to be there into the toss back onto Hyde. Meanwhile, Zai though on the Razor is going to go down. Zai is gone. Boxy is also probably gone. They are losing a lot of heroes left, right, and center here. Liquid. It's Matumba man gonna try to romp at the purges there. Detection, however, was lacking, but won't matter. Eventually, Matumba does come back out. They'll find another. He'll buy back. The GG call surely coming very soon, though. Here for Talon. Savage, he does drop a little bit low, but Makoto, he's gonna find Zai one last time. It's gonna be another die back here for the Razor as they're thinking about going into the fountain. I don't think that's a great idea, but you never really know. Savage, he's got the heart up now. So maybe he wants to make that happen. It's Matumba, yeah, they're fountain diving. They want the full team wipe, but they'll get it. No GG call made yet. There you go, it eventually comes out. That'll tie out this series 1-1. And Talon, against our thoughts, Jonathan, because we thought this draft would never work out, Talon make this game number 2 work.
Yeah, and they managed to get their playstyle connected. They make this draft work. I think a couple of issues came out from Liquid, and maybe that ties into a little bit into that draft. Most of their play was stuck on Mike, which was kind of the issue Talon had in game 1, where most